Hi guys, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel, Crystal channel. How y'all doing? Here's a hand. How's that for a hand? Take my hand. How y'all doing, guys? It's a beautiful day today in the sunny Mias Pueblo. Very windy, but it's a wonderful energy to get out there and clear the negative energy around us at any given moment. Wind is amazing for that. How y'all doing? Let's talk about a crystal, shall we? Really interesting, this one. Come a little bit closer. Let's talk about a most amazing crystal. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but let me grab it now. Where did I put it? Oh, where's it gone? I don't know where it's gone. Oh my God. I put it somewhere. I'm losing my head. It was in my pocket. Okay, guys, what a beautiful day. Is this guy crazy or what? Is this the most strangest channel in the world? I never turn my videos off and start again. This is me. Okay, this crystal's great for your memory. Not. Okay, calm down, Mark. Okay, welcome to the world of Beryl. Beryl. This is a honey beryl. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'll tell you the story, shall I? I'm at a very big event, and I see, in this event maybe 2,000 stands, and I see this one guy in a very little stand, and I quickly glance and think, good energy, look down, whoa, there's these little box of crystals, and they look gorgeous, almost like lemony coloured. And I went up to them and I never said anything, and I just put my head down and I picked this crystal up and I started to feel it. Wow, this is a genuine, beautiful, untouched, beautiful crystal. It's very fresh, it's very raw, it's very ready for me to work on. So I said hi, and he happened to be from Serbia. And he was a retired teacher. And his dream in life was to dig for crystals, but in very ancient and untouched places. So here's me getting really excited. I mean, this is kind of my dream. Okay, so I'm listening to him and he's telling me this, and it took him a while, but he spoke to the government in Brazil, and they gave him permission after a year to dig in a certain place. And this is what he dug. Now, he only had maybe about 40 pieces, something like that, and took him a long time to dig. And yes, they weren't cheap, but you know what? The story, his energy, being a teacher and now retired and wanting to be basically a digger of crystals, fits into my category. My truth, my respect, my integrity. And I said, how much is it for one? And he said this, he weighed it and said, this is the price I could do it you at. I said, could you do it a little bit better? He said, no, actually I couldn't. This is the price because of my work, the time I was there. And I said, absolutely fine. I had to ask, if I could get a better deal. And he said, would you like that one? I said, no, I wouldn't actually. And he looked down and went, oh, okay. I said, actually, I'd like all of them. And I said to him, please, I'd like your telephone number. And whenever you go digging, will you be so kind to at least let me be one of the first to see what you've dug, and if I could make an offer on certain ones that I feel drawn to. So Beryl is a crystal that I've loved working with. It's lovely. I think most of them are gone off my website now. I don't know if I've got any left on there. I had these mounted in Bali. So basically from when I finished working with them, putting my energy into these crystals, I sent them to Bali. They actually came with me, and then they're actually being made now. And I managed to bring, I think, 7 back with me, which were mounted beautiful. And yeah, they're signed as well, MB. So these are my personal, beautiful Beryls. So what does Beryl do? How does it work? From the first time I ever touched a Beryl, I found that it instantly gave me a positive outlook, but I noticed more so in the feminine that I would always reach for a Beryl when a woman was abused. And that sounds really harsh, right? But women do get abused a lot by men. It's true. It really is a common fact, especially in Spain. Don't know why, but the rates of abuse for men abusing their wives it's incredible. Now, I'm not saying it's because of Spanish, because it's many different nationalities that live here, but in Spain it's quite abusive. Now, it probably is around the world, but anyway, getting back to the good part about it. How do we help somebody who's been abused, who's been a punch bag for these terrible men's angers and emotions? Beryl seemed to be a crystal that gave them a new lease of life, a new understanding, a new power. And it, quite frankly, so quickly as when they're lying down and I'm giving a healing session, a pure energy healing session, I would place a Beryl in their hand and one on their forehead or on their heart. And as I'm doing the healing work, releasing, the Beryl would be blasting an energy within the heart or the third eye or the head, but that energy it was blasting wasn't exactly healing and clearing, it was more giving. So it's a power crystal. Wherever this crystal is dug around that area, there must be such incredible power to give that person. This is why I think this teacher who's retired was enjoying digging there and wanting to stay there, even at the times that he shouldn't be, when it was such bad weather. He was still staying on a month after. He was telling me I just couldn't go, and I can say I understand why, because when I passed 1,000 stands, my eye caught these crystals and thought they are special, and they are special. I like them in their natural form, but anyway, getting back to the healing process of Beryl and this particular one, it certainly does bring out the warrior. That's how I feel. It brings out the warrior to be able to make the decision decision in confidence and power, to step into that power, to say no more, enough is enough. And I saw many times with a piece of Beryl around somebody's neck that they made a decision to move on with their life, to not allow that energy of pain and suffering to stay with them. So it does definitely blast an energy to make you stronger for your whole core, your own natural healing, to release and get rid of the negative energy. But in truth, Beryl is a constant blaster and a reminder of who you are, how powerful you are, and how amazing you are. So it is a very, very powerful crystal, without a doubt. It is a protection crystal, I believe, wholeheartedly. So it gives you that energy of protection. You feel protected, you feel comfortable, you feel strong. The other nice things about this crystal, especially this particular one, it helps you see clearly, and clearly is really important. Clear, to see clear. A lot of the times we can't move on when we can't see the future. We can't see further than what's happening to us at any given moment, especially if we're living in fear and the constant bombardment of being told you're not good enough, you're not worthy, and being pulled down all the time. This crystal helps you see clearly. It helps you see beyond that. So what it actually means is it helps you focus on the right, positive, and the real path, the real journey. So we are constantly bombarded daily by distractions, by anger, by jealousy, by rage. And yet, if we are focused on our own path and our own journey instead of all of that, or our partners who are weak, or our business partners who are negative, or work people who are just filled with jealousy, anger, nastiness, if we can see past that and not allow that to affect us, then we are certainly on the right path to be able to find in our inner peace and happiness. Beryl helps you achieve inner happiness and peace. It helps you achieve your goals, your ultimate path, your journey, and helps you follow your truth, your divine journey. So Beryl is a really powerful crystal for that. Other things that Beryl is good for: weakness of joints and bones. It helps with, for some reason, strengthen the bones. I noticed that in a lot of clients, they felt better after weak bones, problematic issues with knees, joint pains, foot pains, just silly joint pains, wearing Beryl. And I often said, take some of my oil, which is the healing oil, rub that onto your joint pain and rub the Beryl on there, or leave the Beryl on there, or put a great trick is if you've got an issue on your foot before you go to sleep, take a sock, rub some healing oil on and put the Beryl underneath the foot where the sole is. And of course the sock will hold the crystal there, and then it does its healing work. So it's a cleanser as well. It also works on the physical really, really well in many other ways. Great for anything to do with issues with any pain and suffering down here, down to the shoulders and down to the back. Yes, it's the same as the spine, it's the bones, but the back especially, running down the back of the spine. If you have lower back ache, a great crystal to just wear or to just gently rub at the back. And then 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 3 times a day, you'll start to see a massive difference. So Beryl is great for that as well. I'm just going to tune in on this crystal now and give you some information about this new Beryl that we found. And I probably didn't tell you, but this is a rare find. It's a rare find. Okay. I'll tell you what I get from this crystal. You can try this with your crystal, okay? A thumb and a finger and just hold. So now I feel the back of my head all here tingling like crazy. So whatever's happening, I can feel a kind of power going inside there and some pushing. So there's an energy of release as well. So now I'm going down to the knee, but at the back of the knee, not at the front knee, the back. And I can feel like a tightness going on right now. And funnily enough, my right knee, sometimes I have issues with my right knee, so that makes sense. Now my bum is starting to hurt, and that is in the bone. I can feel it in my bone, in the bone of my butt, my bum. So it's really hurting a lot. Swap hands again. So there you go. It's verifying what I've just said. Beryl is a crystal that definitely helps with issue in the bone. Don't know why, don't know how, but it does. It works really well. And I've only been sat down 5 minutes. Normally this would feel really after 3 or 4 hours. So I can feel something's happening on the bone of my bum. So it's really interesting. Liver and kidneys. A great detoxer and cleanser for that as well. And you may find when you wear this that you start getting like a bit of a pain in the side. It's good. It's a healing process. And I think lastly, just let me sneeze a second. Excuse me. Again, for through the nose and down here and the chest area, a great crystal for clearing that section as well. Anything else? I think that's it. So Beryl is a great crystal, a power crystal, a warrior crystal. If you've been hurt and upset by people, this is a great crystal to wear. I always used to grab Beryl. It was always a crystal that I could really rely on when my clients were coming to me after they were abused physically and emotionally by their partners or business partners or family. a great crystal. I hope you enjoy it, guys. Yes, they'll be on my website in a few days, but if not, go to your local store and ask for some Beryl and hold it and see what you feel. And I hope you enjoy it. And lastly, guys, thank you. Just to let you know, because this is the crystal channel, I haven't actually talked about this, but there's a raffle going on right now, and the raffle is first prize is this divine huge piece of cavensite, beautiful. This beautiful practitioner's working crystal citrine, isn't that gorgeous? All solid silver. And this beautiful practitioner's wand, working with it like this, healing like this, beautiful, beautiful clear quartz. These are amazing crystals. And then this big beautiful chunk of turquoise, and I've actually thrown in these as well. Grab that. So there's 4 beautiful genuine moldavites here. So the prizes will be eight prizes altogether. The tickets are £10 each, and I'll put the link below. And all proceeds, every single proceeds goes to a good cause. Okay, you all know about it on my Mark Bajerski channel. So I hope you enjoy the excitement of maybe winning one of these amazing crystals and supporting something which is very, very important to me. Okay, guys, take care of yourself. Have a great day. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, Crystal Channel, and subscribing to Mark Bajerski channel. And thank you once again for trusting in me and my crystals and my working crystals on markbajerski.com. I hope you enjoy them, as well as all the oils and the incense that I've used for 16 years. Enjoy your journey, and thank you for being a healer and a beautiful light worker in this world. You're making the difference. You truly are, not only to the world but to yourself. Take care. Bye, guys.